off for creating. I needed it. My heart needed a stamp. I need to catch up too. All right, looks like Facebook is doing pretty good. Say hello when you find me. How about YouTube? Looks like YouTube is streaming just fine. And let's take a look at this. All right, I think we're looking good. When you get in here, let me know. Can you hear me now? Can you see me? Happy Friday. I got a really cute project. I promised you guys last week when we made these that I would be back with something you would want to see. It is day 1 in our 12 Days of Christmas series. So if you guys were around for last year, you'll remember that it's awesome. And I'll give you a minute to find me. I'm going to color at the very beginning while everybody's getting in here because we're going to do a llama that matches this guy. And we did that last week. So it'll give us time to just get everybody in here and go through the housekeeping and all of that. So, okay, I see a few of you here on Facebook. YouTube, not yet. I'll give you some time to find me. Let me take a look at this really quick, and then I'm going to get stamping and coloring and chatting. All right. Yep, everything looks good. Very excited for today's project, and I will put this aside for just a minute, and I'm going to do some stamping. Hey, Kathy's here. Oh, good. Kathy says, Happy Halloween, everyone. Oh, I keep forgetting that today is that day. We'll get this done, and then I should probably get ready for the trick-or-treaters, huh? All right, so last week I promised you guys a fun matching surprise for our shortcut card sketch number 22 card. And today we're doing day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm going to color another llama just the same way that we did last week while we give everybody a chance to get in here. And since that's kind of a repeat of last week, I figure now's a good time to do it. It's a little hint at our 12 days.
I'm not getting in, and neither is Nancy. On YouTube.
Let's see. Let's see how my YouTube is looking. We're having trouble getting YouTube. What is going on with you guys, YouTube? I'm streaming. Let me look at this again. Huh. Looks like we're having some trouble on YouTube today. Usually YouTube's not our problem child. Got Facebook going fine. Hey, Jessica. Jessica says, can't find you on YouTube. Yep, I think that's what's happening. You guys are coming over to Facebook now. Let me take a look at some settings since we know that we've got an issue here. I'm sorry, all you people on Facebook that are just listening to me click for a minute. We might have an issue on the YouTube. You know what? Aha, I found it. I don't know if I can edit it now. Details, let's see here. Yep. I know exactly what happened. Okay, I see the problem, Facebook. YouTube has got a problem, but I see it. I'm going to see if I can fix it without starting and stopping again. Let's see if that works. All right, that should do it. All right, if you're watching on Facebook because you told me you can't find me on YouTube, I think I just fixed my problem. So let me know if you're on YouTube and you can see me now.
I got the notification.
Sorry, technical difficulty. If you're watching, Elena, You got to fix the privacy settings on these for me. All right, let's see here. Jan's here on Facebook. Kathy, hopefully you can find me on YouTube now. I found the problem and fixed it. Jessica's here. Hey, Jessica. All right, Kathy's here on Facebook. Hopefully YouTube, we're starting to find some viewers. Ah, look at that. There you are. Hey, Kathy. All right, Teresa's here. Happy Halloween. Sorry I'm late, you guys, on YouTube. I wasn't really late, just part of my stream was private. Yeah, we had some trouble with the settings on this one. Sorry, guys. Hey, Jan. All right, Jan's there. Jan's here. Jan's there. Jan's everywhere. All right, good. Okay, sorry about the late start, but we're going to still give some people time to find us, especially on YouTube, since we had a little hiccup getting started. Let's see. You guys are happy Halloween and showing up here. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, if that's your time zone. Okay, now I got to start again for my YouTube friends. We did this card last week. You guys remember that, right? And I promised that we were going to have a matching treat and it would kick off our 12 days of Christmas. So today is day 1 of the 12 days of Christmas. The 12 days of Christmas is going to work like the 12 days of Christmas last year and like follow me through fall. So while I go through the housekeeping, I'm going to stamp a llama with Memento ink like I did last week. And then I'm going to color it up with Stampin' Blends like I did last week. You can check out the coordinating card tutorial video and watch me stamp here while we chat. Let me get a Stampin' Pierce mat too. So 12 days of Christmas. If you are new around here, say hello and let us know that this is your first time watching us, that you just found us. Here's a little sneak peek for you for our treats. Yes, alpaca lollipops, otherwise known around here as llama suckers. Yeah, llama suckers, you guys. Llama suckers. That's the only hint you get for now. You gotta watch me color and chat with me for a little bit before I give you more. Oh, the other hint is it is the matching project to our shortcut card sketch number 22 card from last week. All right, so shortcut card sketch number 22 is on the YouTube and the blog. Don't forget to check it out. I don't think we linked it in the description, but maybe I'll get that updated to link it together. We'll be updating the quick link series for the whole 12 days of Christmas. So keep an eye there. If you want some llama suckers, the link is in the description below. I got them on Amazon. We're going to have 12 projects. 6 will be live on the blog here. And on YouTube and Facebook. We'll embed them on the blog after. And 6 will be exclusive for our email subscribers. And you can collect them all by joining our email list, kitchentablestamper.com/email. And get on that list if you're not already. If you're already on that list, our first email exclusive will go out on Tuesday. And we're really excited for this series. This is one of the things that was just most fun for me as a demonstrator and coming up with the 12 days of Christmas series and how to work it, and then actually executing the series for my followers was just so much fun. And then out of that came the Quick and Sweet Valentine's Treat series. Then out of that came Follow Me Through Fall, which was the last series. We just wrapped that up not too long ago. And these series are just a whole lot of fun for me. I get to make all the ideas that swim around in my head come to life for you. And so we are going to be doing 12 Days of Christmas. I think our last day of the 12 Days of Christmas is December 12th. It is a treats series, so there will be all treats. We did a matching card for one of the Follow Me Through Fall. You might see a matching something, coordinating card class or a coordinating card or something along the way. You might, but it'll be primarily treats. 6 on the blog that we'll do live throughout the next several weeks, all through November, through part of December, and 6 for email subscribers. So collect them all, get subscribed to email. All right, then what else do I want to talk about the 12 days of Christmas? I think that's it. It'll be completely free on the blog and on the emails. We will offer a compiled tutorial in the store after we're done with the series. And last year we did the same thing. So if you missed our 12 Days of Christmas 2024, you can check that out in the Kitchen Table Stamper store. I should probably add a link for that in there too. But it'll give you a really good idea. And all the ideas from last year's series are still just as good today as they were last year. So if you love treats and you want a mess load of treat tutorials all at once, check that out in the store. I'm coloring my little llama with pecan pie and some color lifter. And the color lifter is what gives him that fuzzy texture. If you want a more detailed coloring tutorial, check out last week's card. But then the other housekeeping while I'm coloring him up that I wanted to talk to you about is the starter kit. You guys, I don't know how you could have missed it because I have not stopped talking about it, and it's really a big deal. Stampin' Up! Is offering a $35 starter kit right now, and I know everybody's talking about it. I've talked about it a lot, but today is the last day, and $35, I think there have been $35 starter kits in the past, but those $35 starter kits included like your business supplies to get started. Not now. This $35 starter kit is $125 worth of product of your choice and all the business materials that you need to get started, and a free paper pumpkin and free shipping. So if you have ever thought about it, this is the time, you guys. Today is the day that you jump in, and you can do it with absolute confidence. Nobody will take your starter kit back if it doesn't work out for you. It really is okay. Give it a try. You'll find an awesome discount, amazing community. You get to see and order all the products first. There's amazing opportunities for gathering, like on stage. We're going to Long Beach in March for on stage. We'd love for you to join our team and come along with us. There's mystery stamping on Monday night with the Kitchenettes team, and we combine up with our bigger team, Chicks Paper Inc., and we get together and mystery stamp once a month. We've got fun training for you and stamping opportunities. We just had team brunch. We did a shoebox swap and brunch on Saturday. There's community, there's discounts, there's opportunity to earn a little bit of money. I'll tell you guys that when I started as a demonstrator, because I was pregnant with Violet and I wasn't going to work outside the house anymore, but I still wanted to buy markers, you know what I mean? So I thought, well, if I join up, I can get a discount. And then maybe if I make some cards and then invite some friends to make them like a class, maybe they'd pay me for a class once a month. And then I could buy with that money, I could buy the markers at a discount, right? And by markers, I mean all the supplies, the paper, the ink, everything. I still wanted to do it, but I wasn't going to have that full-time income anymore. So I thought I could just, make some cards and share with some friends. Now, the discount was pretty enticing at that time too. And so I got signed up, got my discount, and then eventually started having a couple of ladies. It was 4 at the time, plus me, 4 ladies, and I made some cards. and put together kits for them. They came and gathered around my kitchen table. That's how I got to be called Kitchen Table Stamper, because of the original, me and the original 4 ladies around my kitchen table. And the rest is history. But besides having a little bit of discount on my markers and offsetting my habit with the proceeds from a card class, I can't even tell you what this has done for my life in terms of friendships, in terms of connection, relationship, belonging, personal growth. There's so much more to it than just a quick fix of products, if you want it to be. If you just want a quick fix of products, that's okay. If you just want a discount, that's okay. If you just want some community, that's okay. If you just want to offset your habit by making a little bit of money to pay for your addiction to craft supplies, that's okay. If you want to build a big business out of it, and maybe we'll see each other on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, that's okay too. You can do what you want with this opportunity. I'll support you all the way, and nobody will come back and take your starter kit if you don't have an order next month. Okay, so just think about it. $35. I haven't seen a starter kit offer like this, and yeah, so I'm also very excited to welcome a ton of you to the team. It's been amazing. We've had so many come back. We've had so many demonstrators join, and I am so excited. All right, so we've colored our little llama. I'm going to catch everybody up, and then I'm going to cut him out while we talk about Card Club, and then we'll get to work on our project. Okay, so this was last week's card. This is shortcut card sketch number 22. And last week, if you were here, I said we're going to come back next week for a matching treat, right? So if you want all the details on coloring, you want to see the video last week, we've got a video for you. Go to kitchentablestamper.com. It's right there on the front page of the blog. If you want to know all the colors that I used and everything, it'll be on the project sheet that'll be available for you later for today's project and the project sheet that's on the blog for this one. But let's see here. What are you guys saying? I'm going to catch up on some comments real quick. Looks like you guys are finding me on both now. Good. Thank you, Kathy. You guys are watching on YouTube or Facebook. Do those reactions, get those hearts and those smiley faces and those thumbs up going, and the comments that lets YouTube and Facebook know that this is engaging content. We're using the Long Time No See stamp set today, in case you haven't seen that. That's where my llama came from. And today's project, this is day 1 of the 12 days of Halloween, or 12 days of Christmas. Here's your first hint. We're gonna make a treat with my alpaca lollipops. I got these on Amazon. You can too. There are links right in the description below. Alpaca lollipops. Here, let me sound this out for you. Llama suckers. I can't even, you guys. Let me show you. So this is what they look like. They're individually wrapped. There's 4 colors, and you get 32 in a box. And yes, I did put a scarf on that one. We'll get to that in just a minute. Here's our gray one. That's my favorite color of the llama suckers. All right. Okay, now wait. And then this one, our little beige one. Okay, so that's our treat. We're gonna make a fun way to give the llama suckers. Hey Cheryl, Patty's here. Hey Patty. All right. So if you join the Kitchenettes team, we're doing mystery stamping Monday night. Be prepared you guys, as you're joining the team, you're getting welcome emails and lots of information thrown at you, and links for our team Facebook page and my Uplines team Facebook page, and you're getting our regular email communication to all the team. There's a lot that's going to come at you all at once. Just take it slow, and remember, mystery stamping Monday night. That's the most timely thing. And if you've got any questions about it, let me know when you get those emails and those invites. First thing you want to do is get on the team page, okay? Because that's where everything is posted, links for that. Kathy says, our community is so awesome too, ladies. We do swaps, mystery stamping, craft alongs, join Marissa's team for fun, and more. And that's my friend Kathy, who does mystery stamping with me. We have been doing it for several months now, and it really is a fun night together. So even if you just join because you're looking for a fun night together with other crafters, $35. So take advantage. And if you're thinking about it and you're hearing the sound of my voice, do it early, and don't wait, because sometimes the website could get a little wonky later as everybody's getting home from work and, oh, I forgot to do that. Let me do that really quick. Or so it can happen. So join early if you're going to. Kathy says she's listening while at work. We'll keep it down, Kathy. Nancy's here. Hey, Nancy. I'm glad you found me. Let's see here. Let's see. First time watching live. Just signed up as a demo. Yay! Congratulations, Joanne. We're so glad you're here. It's a great time to do it. It is a great time to do it. And let's see. Who else is here? If you're first time here, say hello. Jessica says, hey there on YouTube now. Fantastic. Jan and Nancy, you guys are talking. What are you guys talking about? Hi, Violet. Violet just walked in.
Sorry,
That's okay. I'm glad you're here. I'm surprised you're home this early.
I'm just here for lunch.
Oh, okay. Violet's here for lunch, everyone. Did you say trick or treat, Violet?
Trick or treat.
Okay. Let's see here. Who else is here? Joy says, thank you, everyone has been so welcoming. Good. I do have the best community. I really do. All right, so now we are done with our little llama. He's colored with Stampin' Blends. I just fussy cut him. You don't have to fussy cut him for this project if you don't want to. I'll show you in just a minute what you can do instead, especially if you're going to make a lot of these. This alpaca lollipops is 32. So if you're making a lot of these little covers, maybe you don't want to fussy cut them, but I got a solution for that for you. You can just stamp them right on the arch. Our treat is going to have an arch too. All right, so there's our alpaca. Now, before I show you what we're making today, thank you for hanging out with me for so long without even seeing the project, but you know it's going to be cute. It's got llama suckers. You know it's going to be cute. I want to just show you really quick our card club for cool people. Registration is now through November 5th. We are doing Stay Warm, and this is our card club. Makes 2 each of 3 card designs. You get an exclusive sketch every month, and then in addition to the Stay Warm cards, which is what we do our video for, that's what we do our PDF for, but just in case maybe you don't have Stay Warm and you're not going to get it, we also will have alternatives for you with Penguin Place and the 12 days of crafting advent calendar. So check those out. No matter what comes your way in Card Club, we try to support you with alternatives too. So that's Card Club for cool people, and the link to Card Club and all the information is in the description below. All right, so I got my llama suckers here, alpaca lollipops for those of you who prefer. And I'm going to put a little scarf on. You can use, Jan was telling me that she's going to use that fuzzy white ribbon that Stampin' Up had for a while. I don't know if it's still on the Last Chance. I don't know if it's still around, but you could do this with ribbon if you want to. I've got a little bit of fleece, just from the fabric section at the craft store, like the one that all those little tie blankets are made out of, you know, just a winter fleece. I've got a vanilla color and a red, just a plain one. There's so many cool patterns you can get these days. I have a bunch of plaids in my closet, but let me tell you what it is. It's about 6.5 by about 1/2 inch, okay? Jan, would you make a note of that so I put it on the project sheet? There will be a project sheet for this, you guys, so you don't have to take down all the measurements and everything. But I'm going to wrap my llama and I'm going to tie the scarf. And I am tying it on the llama, not on the stick. With the length and everything, this makes a just perfect placement. So I'm going to get it up on the candy. I'm going to tie it kind of tight. Not so tight that it falls down on the stick, but I want it to be secure. There you go, see? And then I'm going to grab a mini glue dot just to make sure he stays presentable. I'm going to put a mini glue dot between the two ends of the scarf up by the knot so that it stays just how I want it to stay. See, so we get it folded down and see how cute that looks. So I'm going to put one little glue dot right at the knot and then flatten that so that it just stays. So we secure the scarf on our llama like so. And there's all 4 of them. So we've got our stamped llama. We got our llama suckers ready. Our alpaca lollipops. Pinkies up if you call them alpaca lollipops. If you call them llama suckers, thumbs up, okay? So are you a thumbs up or are you a pinkies up? Do you pronounce this word alpaca lollipops or do you pronounce this word llama suckers? Thumbs up for llama suckers, pinkies up for alpaca lollipops. Oh, you guys. Nancy says, love the scarf over his face before the glue dot. The glue dot helps ensure that they don't end up that way. All right, so let me show you what we're going to make today with our alpaca lollipops. That was even hard for me to say. And our long time no see stamp set to coordinate with our shortcut card sketch number 22 card. Ready? Makes me smile. This is our Merry Christmas llama sucker portfolio. I hope that it brings you a smile and you enjoy our project today. I hope that you'll give it a try. The link for the llama suckers is in the description below. And that is today's project. Now, before we get started, I'm going to tell you that if you wanted to, you could adjust this design just a little bit and cut this pieces in half. And then you could have 2 narrow portfolios out of the same paper, just with 2 lollipops in each one. So it wouldn't be a hard adjustment to make. I just thought I'd mention that right off the bat in case you don't want to go quite so big. I say when it comes to llama suckers, go big or go home. All right, you guys are saying it's so cute, so cute. Oh, and Jan put the white fluffy ribbon and the number in that she was going to use for the scarves. So maybe you have that if you don't want to strip down fleece, fabric. That might be a nice alternative for you.
Joyce. On Facebook on YouTube.
Oh, that was Joyce doing it. Thank you, Joyce. I didn't know you were watching. Hello, my friend. Kathy says, OMG, those suckers are so stinking cute. I'm glad that you like them. I'm having too much fun. This is our first day of the 12 days of 12 days of Christmas. If you're joining us late, this is part of our 12 days series. All right, now let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to take some cardstock. You need longer than 11 inches for this. So what we're going to do is take 2 pieces. One that is 11 by 5 3/4, and one that is 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. All right, so that's our template. The picture of the template, all the measurements will be in the printable project sheet, so you don't have to scramble. I'm going to use crumb cake for mine. So let's grab a couple of pieces of crumb cake and a Simply Score tool, and we're gonna put a couple of lines in this paper. Going back to work? I'll see you later. Sure was. Oh, did you? Oh boy, bad choice.
Delicious choice.
Did you say trick or treat first?
I said to noodles.
All right, so I got my Simply Score tool. I'm gonna pop my first piece in on the 11-inch side, and we're gonna score at 1/2. And let's see here, 7/8, 1 1/4, 6 5/8, and 7 1/4. And then we're gonna pop the 5 3/4 by 3 1/4 in there, and we're going to score at 3/8 and 7/8. And then we're going to mark on the 5 3/4 inch side. All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to find center, and then you're going to divide and find center, divide and find center. What I did was put that in the project sheet for you, so you can take a ruler and you can mark just using a pen. It doesn't matter, a pen, a pencil, a marker, it's going to get hidden anyways. But what you're looking for is 1 7/16, which is a 16th before 1 1/2. You're going to mark at 2 7/8, and then you're going to mark at 4 5/16, which is 1/16 after 4 1/4. All right, so once you've marked those, then you can work your folds with a bone folder. And then we're going to do a little fun here. Ready for this? We're going to take I'm checking my notes, hole punch assortment. I asked Jan, what was that? And she's like, hole punch assortment. I'm like, okay, that's great if I remember that. And she goes, here, let me write it down for you. Thank God, because it was gone. I didn't remember what it was. So this is the Stampin' Up! Hole punch assortment. It came in and then went out, and then it's back again. It might be on last chance now. It's so hard to keep track of what's coming or going, I'm sorry to say, but we're going to use this, and we're going to punch some slots for our llamas. Okay, so I'm going to use the slot. See, it's like this. You get a dot, you get a slot, and you get a fancy slot. And we're going to do the regular slot here. What we want to do is punch 4 holes. The marks that you put across the top are going to help you place them like equidistant, okay? So I'm going to go from the right side, and I'm going to put my punch all the way till it won't go any further. And then I'm going to center it right to left between the right edge and the first mark and punch. Then I'm going to slide over, and I'm going to put my punch as far as it will go into the paper. Center it between the first and second mark and punch. Slide, center, and punch. Slide, center, and punch. And there, where do I want to put that so you can see all of those? There. All right, so that is our first piece. Our second piece is going to get worked with the bone folder. How are you guys doing over there? Everybody doing all right? Keeping the conversation going? I am going to do these all one way first. And then I'm going to flip this one around to right side in. So we're going to go toward me and toward me. So that's our cover, you see. Now at the bottom here, these are going to make a mountain valley mountain. So you're going to go with the cover away from you and the fold toward you. You're going to go toward you on the first fold, away from you on the second fold, and then toward you again on the last fold. So now you've got your cover, 2 folds that come toward you, and the bottom of your pocket, which is a mountain valley mountain. Okay. All right, now A little bit of tear and tape is going to be your friend for this pocket. And we're going to put a strip of it on this shortest panel here on our 11-inch piece, right up against the fold, just a hair aside from the fold. And we're going to remove the liner, and we're going to make these two pieces into one long strip. Oh, it was sitting right next to me. So I'll remove that. And you're going to take the slots away from you. Okay, those are going to be the very end of your strip. And you're going to merge this into one continuous piece. So just line that up right against the fold, and then you can burnish that. All right, so now here's what you got. You ready? Got your mountain, valley, mountain. And then that is the front of your, they're going to be on the project sheet. So there's quite a few pieces of designer series paper here. So don't worry. We're going to give you a printable resource with all this information on it. Drop my bone folder. Hang on, you guys. And I do want to pop in and see what you guys have to say so far. Mary says I'm late. Don't worry, Mary. We'll have a replay for you available right after. Let me show you what we're making. What this turns into. This is our Llama Sucker portfolio or Alpaca Lollipop portfolio. It's up to you. Everybody, thumbs up or pinkies up? Llama Sucker portfolio, thumbs up. Come on, get those interactions coming. Alpaca Lollipop portfolio, pinkies up. Which do you prefer? And why is it our Llama Sucker portfolio? Because there you go. Look at them. I found these alpaca lollipops on Amazon, and we are going to make a really cute way to gift them. That's what this strip is right here. Okay, let me take a peek back to your comments and get my glue. I've got designer series paper, and we're going to put it on there. Oh, you guys are so cute. Peggy says, so cute. Never thought there could be llama lollipops. Oh my goodness. If you try hard enough on Amazon, there's almost anything. Kathy says, OMG, this is an awesome project. I hope that you love it and that you're having fun. I've been looking forward to sharing this one. Oh, Catherine says llama lollipop, not a llama sucker or alpaca lollipop. She's got them mixed up. All right, how are we doing on Facebook? Facebook guys, are you there? I don't see much comments moving. And so if you're commenting, I'm not seeing them. I'm not ignoring you, okay? I'm glad you're here. All right, liquid glue for my designer series paper. And we're going to start with the outside. Okay, so I've got these two pieces right here, and we're going to put those on the outside cover. All right, this. Terry says llama pops. I like that. I like llama pops. That, and all one word too. That's good. All right, let me get my notes so I can try to give you the best possible chance at getting these measurements right, but they will be on the project sheet. All right, so we've got for our cover 2 1/4 by 5 5/8, and we've got 1 3/4 by 5 5/8. So let's go ahead and get those on there. It'll help this puzzle a little bit easier to solve. So we're going to flip that to the outside. Oh, look at that. It's hard to put glue on the pretty side, you guys. Let me make sure I'm in. Okay. Oh, that was so sad. All right, let's put that one. We're going to have a very skinny crumb cake border, right, left, And then once you see that border, then put the same border on the edge. So get it centered in there. And then all of this paper is from the Christmas Tags and More 6x6 Specialty Designer Series paper from Stampin' Up. I love it. Let me make sure. Oh, I think I just did mine backwards. Do I care? Yeah, I do care because I want my greeting to be in the right spot. Sorry, you guys. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Everybody look away. Don't tell. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Oh, goodness. This is exactly why I use liquid glue. Sometimes people ask, why don't you use the snail stuff, the seal stuff? This is why, because I have a little bit more chance when I do something crazy. I have a little bit more chance of saving myself because the liquid glue doesn't grab as fast. Even the Scotch ATG, I use one of those around here because of my friends Jan and Joyce. We call it a zoom now, and I use that sometimes. But even that grabs right away. And then there's no forgiveness for my mistakes, right? So I do love the liquid glue for that. Sorry. Oh, you've done it too. All right, so there is our outside designer series paper in the proper arrangement now. And I'm sticky, but that's okay. That's how we know we're having fun. All right, so that's our outside front cover. Now, inside, we're going to do these 2 pieces. And I might just put them the plaid way this time. What do you guys think? Plaid this time? Let me show you the original. I think it's going to be busy behind the llamas, but I feel like I want to try it anyway. Plaid or snowflakes? Plaid or snowflakes? Plaid or snowflakes? All right, you guys have to let me know in the comments. While you're letting me know in the comments, I'm going to go to this flap, the front of this flap. So we've got our Mountain Valley Mountain. There's the front of the flap. On the front of that flap is going to be this mistletoe. Hey, Jan, will you let me know what people are leaning towards, the plaid or the snowflakes?
Okay.
All right, so be heard. Jan's watching the comments. Plaid or snowflakes?
YouTube's a little delayed.
This front panel, this mistletoe panel, is 2 1/4 by 5 5/8. And we're going to put that one on the front while I give you guys a minute to weigh in. Do we stick with the winner and use the same snowflake paper? Or do we shake it up and use the plaid on the inside? All right, so there is our front mistletoe piece. So this one is this snowflakes or this plaid for inside. Now, we're going to have 2 pieces of mistletoe paper. One's going to go here at this end.
Oh, plaid.
So, is plaid winning?
Plaid on YouTube is winning.
Plaid on YouTube is winning. Let's see what Facebook is saying. Do you see any comments on Facebook? Because I don't see them moving on Facebook. Oh, wait, I see some on Facebook. Yay, Kathy says still here. Nicole says hello from Iowa. I'm glad you're here. We got a tie on Facebook. We got one for snowflakes and one for plaid. We need a tiebreaker.
No, there's
there.
4 plaid on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube's taking it away with the plaid. All right, let's try it. Let's try it plaid. This is the snowflakes anyways, so that's the one that's in the pictures. So we're definitely gonna, let's see what the plaid looks like. The plaid I thought might be busy behind the llamas, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna make visual decisions visually. That's what I say about that. All right, so there's our little plaid, and I know it'll line up because I cut it so that it would line up the snowflakes. That's the right way. And then, yeah, I think I'm going to do like this, though, because of the red and white alternating scarves. All right, so then the next thing we're going to do is take this plaid piece, this inside behind piece. This is 3 by 5 5/8. You can tell that our 5 5/8 is our consistent measurement. That's our width. But then we're going to glue this so that it has an equal right and left margin, and then the same margin distance from the fold. All right, so it's just going to drop a bit below the fold there, you see. So we've got a little bit of crumb cake across the top. And we're going to line up our plaid. We're going to skip the top there of our packet of our portfolio, and we're going to add this one centered right to left, and then just a hair above the fold. So we've got equal all the way around. And then last is our mistletoe. All right, now, I know, it seems maybe like a lot, but once you've got a list of the sizes, it really does go together pretty quick. And you can, if you want to, use all one pattern in here. You don't have to break it up like I did. I did it so that when we wrap the ribbon around, the ribbon covers the seam on the front, and then it covers the seam on the inside and kind of works like a chair rail. Did that show my age or what? Like a chair rail. Let's see here. Tony's here. Hey, Tony. Tony says she just got home from watching the kids at a Halloween parade. It was so cold. Oh, it's such a sunny day here. It's beautiful. I don't know what the temperature is. I don't know if it's displaying on a 51 here today. So kind of nice and sunny. Tony was able to watch from the car, but those poor little kids, it's insane, freezing and windy. And now a misty rain too. Oh, that sounds like trick or freezing tonight, if you ask me. I'm glad that you're here. I've got a little bit, we're about halfway through the project, but I will have an instant replay for you. You're going to love this one, Tony. I can't wait to see what you do with this idea. All right, let's see here. Silicone mat under the paper while you're using it. I found it helps. Hold on. Are we answering questions over here? Oh, I'm having an awful time with my seal. I brought it first time. It doesn't matter what. It comes out like a string. Oh, Patty, I kind of have the same problem as you do. I've found that I have to hold it completely different. Like if I try to hold it this way, I like over the top, it doesn't work. If I hold it under, then I can get it to apply and tear, like apply and break. So try holding it from under the tool instead of having an overhanded grip. See if you can get it from underneath. That was what helped me. But then I felt so awkward with the seal. I went back to the liquid glue. You're not alone. I'll tell you that. All right. So we've got our outside paper, our inside paper, and now we need another strip of tear and tape. So those marks I told you, they are going to be completely hidden. So here you go. You can use any tool you want to make the marks, and you don't have to worry about erasing them. So we got a strip of tear and tape on the very last skinny little segment past the slots. Remove that. And then we're going to just pinch this closed. See? Let me check my view and make sure I see what you're seeing. So you're going to pinch that Mountain Valley is closed. Flip. Your adhesive is up here. Now you're going to fold on the first line away from you and then fold on the second line. So you're like this. See? Now this little strip that's sticky, where my fingers are here, is going to go along the back and get a nice 90-degree angle. Okay, so what I did was I just tacked it against the back there. And once you do that, you can lift forward and burnish. Or you can do like this and burnish. So now you've got your little pocket. You've got your slots. Flips over like a portfolio. And now we're going to tie it up with ribbon because every gift needs a great big bow, right? So let's do that and then we'll get it decorated. Now the rest is going to be a lot like the card that we did last week. We're going to repeat some elements, but I want to show you anyways. I hope that you love the project. Oh goodness. Let me grab my ribbon and I'm going to tie this up. But while I'm tying this up, I want to talk to you about our Whimsy Workshop. So those of you who are the biggest Whimsy Workshop fans, Jan being one, right? right across from me here. We are finishing the tutorial right now. I did take a break off of Stamp and Stick card class yesterday so that I could get caught up on that. I will be doing it for the rest of the year. And I'm really excited about what I have ideas for you. But we have a whimsy workshop for October. It should be available maybe even later today, but could be tomorrow. It is amazing. I really think it turned out fantastic. I'll give you guys a sneak peek in just a minute. What is Whimsy Workshop though? Well, I'm tying a bow. I'm going to tell you what is Whimsy Workshop. So Whimsy Workshop is my gift with purchase tutorial. When you order Stampin' Up! Products from me in a month, any size order will do, I send the Whimsy Workshop. The Whimsy Workshop is 4 projects, 2 cards, 2 treat boxes. It includes 2 collectible resources, what we call a twinkle treat and what we call a card doodle. So there's a box template that we don't share anywhere else, and there is a card sketch that we don't share anywhere else, only in the Whimsy Workshop. We do it 2 ways. It's really a cool tutorial, and it is my gift to you when you place Stampin' Up! Orders. Marisa Alvarez at StampinUp.net. Any size order. When we get back on track, we send them on Fridays, every Friday, but right now we're sending them once a month. So if you've made an order from me in October, you'll look out for your email box this weekend, maybe Monday. We're just finishing it up right now, and my assistant Elena does that for me, and she's not feeling awesome. So maybe Monday you'll see October Whimsy Workshop. It's still October, so you still have a chance to get this month's Whimsy Workshop for free. We also sell the Whimsy Workshop. So if you're a demonstrator, you have a demonstrator you love, you live in another country, you can't buy Stampin' Up! Products from me, that's okay because we also sell the tutorial. The tutorial will be in the store either this weekend or Monday. And this is our sneak peek of our October Whimsy Workshop. The other thing I want to say to you guys too, today is an amazing day to join Stampin' Up! It's the last day of the $35 starter kit promotion. And so you can get your starter kit for $35. Stampin' Up! Will send you $125 worth of product. That's $90 for free. They also have a big starter kit if you have a long wish list. They have one that's $99 and you get $189 of product for free right now, but that offer ends today. And why am I telling you that when we're talking about Whimsy Workshop? Well, because as long as you're a demonstrator on the Kitchenette Stampin' Up! Team, you get Whimsy Workshop for free every month. So you'll get the tutorial. You also get my online card club for cool people. You get all of my PDF card classes, Stamp and Stick, Stamp a Stack. You get all of my In Color Club content. You can even get my In Color Buddies book and all the resources at a very low price if you want to join for that. Kitchenettes do get access to all kinds of things that are going on for my customers. And I really just think that it's a great time to remind you guys of that. We've got a brand new Whimsy Workshop about to hit the store and an amazing starter kit promotion. So I really do think that the stars are aligned on that. And I'm hoping that if you've been thinking about it, you'll jump in and join us. All right, so back to our project here. My bow is tied, and like I showed you before, it's going to cover where those designer series papers come together. And now we're going to grab our Llama Pops. Who was it that said that? I don't have to go back and look at the comments. Our Llama Pops. And we are going to put them in the slots, and then we'll decorate the front. I did put some dimensionals on my llama too. All right, so I'm going to do my llamas white, red with their scarves. And all you have to do is just pop them in there, and they'll stay nicely. But what I had noticed is that if you jiggle it around, then this guy's going to stick his head out, and then he's like going down the bus with his head out the window. Going down the road with his head out the bus window. So once I get them in there, I'm going to put one little glue dot right behind just to keep all their arms and legs and heads in the vehicle. So all I did was pop one little dot. Not a big deal. Let's go get this guy in next. And they just slide right in the slot and line up right along the bottom. Oh, see, they like to just kind of fall on their side a little bit if you don't give them a little glue dot below their head. This guy, I feel like maybe has a long stick. He doesn't want to go in. Let me see, is his stick longer than the other guys? Not by much, a little bit. Let me try this red guy next. Oh no, I want a white scarf next. This one? Why is this one's head lower than the other one's head? Maybe this one has a short stick. Let's see. It does by a lot. Do you see that? That's a surprise to me. Okay, so wait a second. This one and that one are closer to the same. Okay, so let me tell you guys, this did not reveal itself as a problem when I made my first one. But that's okay because I'm going to just grab this little guy right here. And I'm going to just go like this. Whereas this one was so perfect. All right, so what do they call that? Plot twist. If your sticks are too long, just trim them off with not the ribbon scissors. Like, don't try to trim them off with the ribbon scissors. You get kicked out of the craft room if you do that. But find yourself a pair of shears that don't matter. It's not hard to cut, or a little side cutter. Wow, look at that difference. No wonder why he wanted to like stand up head and shoulders above his buddy. All right. There's my honest review of the llama suckers. All right, suckers, time to get in the bus. All right, we're going to go red, white, red with our scarves. Now that the drama is gone. This is what I call some drama llamas. All right, I hope that you guys are having fun today. I can't even tell you how much I've been looking forward to sharing this treat with you guys. All right, so now we can get them all in their little slots now that they're done being dramatic. Funny joke, guys. Funny joke. Were you guys planning that? Did you guys know all along that's how this was going to go? That's what you were whispering about, isn't it? All right, so there's my little llamas, a little glue dot behind each head. One mini glue dot is all it really needs, just to keep them from going where they want to go, which is crazy. I'm going to get these glue dots behind, but then I'm going to have to review the comments because I'm sure you guys are saying things about my llamas now, like how naughty they are. Naughty llamas. Naughty llamas. Take that, sucker. No, okay. Okay, everybody calm down. All right, so we've got our llama suckers in the portfolio and a few more pieces over here. I'll show you what I've got, but first I got to see if you guys are having fun. Kathy says drama llamas. One of the llamas was hungry. Tony says, I'll be looking for my whimsy workshop. It's coming soon, my friend. Did you see that sneak peek? You're going to love it. Let's see. What do we got going on the YouTubes? No llama drama, right? We just had all the llama drama. I need to relax. Okay. Let's see here. Patty says, my friend and I need easy idea for the nursing homes for Christmas favors. Oh, you need a good 2-step stamping bundle then. I'll see what I can think up for you. You don't want to do fussy cutting and coloring llamas, especially if you got to make a lot of them. Joy says, I love your bone folder with your name and heart. That was a gift from my friend Tony. I think Tony's on YouTube too. I saw Tony on Facebook, but I think she's on the YouTube too. That was a gift. Isn't it good? I'll have to figure out where she got them from. Maybe do some as gifts. The holidays are coming. All right, let's get the charts right here so I can show you if you're going to make these. And I did start out at the beginning just so that you guys, whoever are just joining us, you can take this 5 3/4 and you could cut it in half and do two 2 llamas if you want to. So make these skinny little wallets instead of big portfolios. The measurements would work nicely in half to do 2. All right, a couple of white die cuts I have for the inside, a postage rectangle. I did that with perennial postage, and it is the number C1. So it's about 2 by 2 3/4 if you're gonna look for another shape that'll fit. And for my outside, I've got the arches. This is everyday arches. And I did the 4th from the smallest. Now, at the beginning, when I was fussy cutting my llama, I said, if you don't want to fussy cut a bunch of llamas, especially if you buy a box of 32 drama llama suckers, and you're going to make a bunch of portfolios, maybe even half portfolios, so then you're going to make 16 of them. You might want to do, instead of the 4th from the smallest, do the 5th from the smallest, and then stamp him right on the arch. You won't have the drama of the dimensionals. You won't pop him up, but you also won't have to fussy cut him, I don't know, 4, 6, 8, 10 times. All right, so let's get some dimensionals. Did I put him on with dimensionals? Sometimes I double dimensionals, but I'm going over ribbon, so I think I'm going to grab some of my tear and tape, and I'm going to put some tear and tape on the back of my arch. And then I'm going to do a little bit more stamping. We have a couple of greetings to put on. This guy is going to go to the left. Let me put this over. Let's see if I can get my sample back in here. It's such a big project. I'm trying to keep the view tidy. All right, so over to the left just a little bit. Okay, guys, everybody calm down for a minute. There we go. Over to the left. And then we can pop our llama dimensionals. If you're not already email subscribers, you'll want to go to kitchentablestamper.com/email and join our email mailing list. This is day 1 of our 12 Days of Christmas series. And day 2 goes out just to email subscribers on Tuesday. So if you're not an email subscriber, you'll want to get on that list and don't miss out. There's going to be 12 days, 12 projects to collect. All right, I've got my Stampin' Pierce map and Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas is from Long Time No See, so same as the llama. Got a strip of white here. It's just a scrap. I think it's 3/4 by 2 and a, let's see, 3/4 by 2 1/2. I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas all the way to the left side and then turn this little strip into a tag. So let's get this guy situated. Oh, I hope that's good. I'm trying not to put my head in the camera. Let's see. Oh, not so awesome. Okay, shh, don't tell. I'm going to flip. I've had to rearrange my pieces after I put the glue on and flip. See? It's a real person stamping here. I'm a real person. There's 2 sides to every paper, right? I'll ink it up better this time. Oh, dear. Oh, my. Come on, no drama. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. That was worth it. Don't tell. All right, then inside I've got some real red and the sentiment from homemade treats. It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. Couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. I don't know if drama llamas taste like Christmas, but when you put scarves on them, they do. They do. I haven't tried them yet. I'm sure they taste like plain sugar, but it's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. We could get that guy on there, hopefully. Good. There's definitely ways that you can simplify this. you don't have to do all the cutting and fussy cutting and coloring. Pick something that's a 2-step stamp image, cut it in half and get twice as many. But I really wanted to start out with something a little bit extra for today. I have my little cherry cobbler arrow here, and pre-order sneak peek. This is the 3-banner punch. This one is a November exclusive. Demonstrators can order that one right now, and starter kits can order that one right now. Awesome bundle, by the way. One of my favorite things from the new online exclusives pre-order. I love the lasting linen background stamp, the beautiful pattern embossing folder, and that, I forget the name of that stamp set that goes with that bundle. That goes with the 3-banner punch. What's the name of that one? Banner Sayings bundle. Those are my favorite from the online exclusives. Now, if you are a demonstrator, you know what those look like. But if you're not, and you want a little spoiler alert, don't do it if you don't want to know. But November 4th, you can see all the product that's coming. If you go to Marisa Alvarez at StampinUp.net and then click join, and then go through like you're going to join and pick a starter kit. And then in that shopping process, you can pick from all of the online exclusives that are coming in November. And if you are already email subscribers, you've seen the flyer for those items. So email subscribing to email pays off. We do give you all the latest Stampin' Up! News. All right, I just wrapped that little arrow around my tag, punched a hole, and now I'm going to get my ephemera pieces. So the Christmas Tags and More is 6x6 designer series paper, and it has pages of die cut punch out ephemera. And so for this one, I've got a green candy cane and a red bow, some holly, and then this little red banner. This one is a holly banner, a poinsettia, and a red candy cane and a green bow. So just pick your ephemera pieces. Not everyone is going to be the same. I'm going to put some dimensionals on my banner, and then I'm going to put the banner below the ribbon, kind of across on the crumb cake for a nice contrast. And then I'm going to get some early espresso linen thread. All right, so this one's going to go here, and then the tag is going to get tied to the bow. So I want my ephemera banner to overlap my arch. And then when this comes in right about there, I think this can go up a smidge, just a smidge. And then linen thread. I separated my Old Olive linen thread and my Early Espresso linen thread. I've got some more in order here, and I'm going to put a bag of Early Espresso and a bag of Old Olive, because usually I need one or the other. But this is a combo pack. You get one roll of each, the Early Espresso and Old Olive. I'm going to take Early Espresso and my little floss threader. Got that little guy here. This is a little dental floss threader. I get them on Amazon, but comes in really handy for stuff like this. I just put the end of the Early Espresso linen thread through the loop. And then I'm going to take the lead and just put that right underneath my bow, pull that through. Now I can tie my tag to the bow. And that was really easy. It does make things really easy. I'm going to tie a big loopy bow to get this tag on there. And then you can decide if you're going to let it swing, if you're going to leave it like that loose, or if you're going to tack it down. I am going to grab a bit of dimensional here. What I'm going to do is just snip along this edge, cut off a rectangle. I'm going to peel the backing. I'm going to stick that right at the bottom of my tag, low of center, and then I will adhere that to the project. Now it can't go swinging. It'll stay where I want it. But I have plenty of room to tuck a little ephemera back behind. And my poinsettia is flat because it was so big. But I think I want my holly up on dimensionals. So I'm going to grab a couple more dimensionals. I'm also going to put one up here by my edge of my ribbon by the bow so that lays flat. A couple of these. I love the different ephemera choices. There's a little cardinal, there's some ornaments, there's all kinds of fun ephemeras to choose from in the Christmas Tags and More paper. There it is. Now inside, let me bring this guy back in. There's the poinsettia. Inside we're going to add It's Beginning to Taste a Lot Like Christmas to the inside cover. There you go. What do you guys think about the plaid? Those of you who were here got to vote plaid or snowflakes. How do you like the plaid? It's beginning to taste a lot like Christmas. And you can use tear and tape here too since you're going across the ribbon, but got some liquid glue, so I got to hold it for a minute. I'm not good at this patience stuff. Okay, I think it's grabbed. Now my little candy cane and bow. I'm going to get my silicone craft mat, and that way if I get glue everywhere, it's easy cleanup on these little bits. And my tiny little bottle. Uh-oh, that one doesn't want to go. Maybe this one will want to go. Yeah, this one's definitely going to go. I just heard it blow air. There we go. I love this little bottle for small elements like this. It's easy to keep tidy. Okay. And then we'll decorate inside. Little candy cane. We're almost done with it. What do you guys think of the llamas? If you like the llamas, give me a thumbs up. Get those interactions going. Thumbs up or hearts if you like those llamas. Don't leave me hanging here. There's a little candy cane with a red bow. Here's our drama llama portfolio. There's the plaid inside, and then just for those of you who might have missed it, there's the snowflake inside. You can tell me in the comments, do you like the plaid inside or do you like the snowflake inside? I think Jan's going to say snowflake because she's a green girl. Am I right, Jan? Jan's shaking her head. Yep. You guys, I hope you had fun with me today. Nancy says, what does the fox say? We'll get even more stuck. Oh boy, I think I need to start at the top, not at the very bottom. Tony says, OMG, you find the funniest stuff too cute. I'm glad you like it. My friend and I need an easy idea for nursing home favors. Patty, I'm keeping you in mind for that. Hopefully some easy ones. Look out for the emails. The emails tend to be the faster, easier projects because they're easier for me to do without a video. If I just sent you a PDF for this one, it's a little bit easier to do video for this one just in case than try to write it all up in words and pictures. So generally my faster like mass production ideas are going to go to our email subscribers. So get on that email, Marisa, or go to kitchentablestamper.com/email. Get in there. Day 2 will go out Tuesday at 7:05 p.m. Central Time. That's when our countdown series emails go out. Nancy says, this is my last chance to say this. If everyone signs up, then there would be no need for unboxing videos. If everybody signs up as a demonstrator, there would definitely be no need for unboxing videos. That's true. So get on there, marisalvarez.stampinup.net, and click join. And then look out for a whole bunch of welcome email stuff and join us for mystery stamping on Monday night. Monday night, What time do I do mystery stamping? 7:30 Central Time, which is 8:30 Eastern Time, I think. You'll get all the details. So come and join us, get your discount, get your awesome starter kit, and get your spot in our community. Kathy says I'm on a roll today. Oh no, Nancy's on a roll today. Nancy's always on a roll, Kathy. You got to know that. Kathy likes the plaid. Oh, you guys. Okay, Beyonce's gone now. It's BTS butter. Don't know what's worse. I don't even know. Oh, Stacy's here. Hey, Stacy. We always have fun with you. Thank you, Stacy. Stacy's one of my kitchenettes, and she's testifying that we have a good time, right? Mystery stamping is the best. Kathy Phillips likes the plaid. Oh, plaid's winning on the plaid or snowflakes comments. Let me know now that it's done. Nancy's getting stuck in Jessica's head. Is that it? Jan says, too cute. Did you and Jan get my card? Uh-oh. Did I get a card? Did I get a card? I don't think I got a card yet, but I think I know what you're talking about, Jan. We love you. You didn't have to send a card. I bet you she sent a card for the thing.
I know.
Did you get it yet? I didn't get it yet. No, we didn't get it yet, but we'll be on the lookout. Kathy says, thank you for the great time today, Marisa. Oh, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Let me see. Where is my Facebook friends? How are you guys doing? Oh, Teresa likes that plaid. Plaid looks good, says Kathy. Marla says, cute box, looking forward to seeing the rest of the series. I'm glad you're here for the rest of the series. Don't miss out on the 12 Days of Christmas series. 6 will be live on YouTube and Facebook, and then embedded in the blog. But the other 6 will go exclusively to email subscribers. There's a link in the description below to get on the email list, or you can go to kitchentablestamper.com/email and just put your email in there. We'll try to make it worth your while. We don't spam hard, we don't share, but we do try to pack our email with great exclusives and fun things. And of course, all the Stampin' Up! News. Let's see, I'll be back Friday with Shortcut Card Sketch number 23, and the last in our Shortcut Card Sketch Holiday Catalog series, Holiday Catalog Paper Sampler series. Jessica says, happy Halloween, everybody, and a great weekend to everyone. Yes, have a great weekend, you guys. Gian says, oh no, the mail is so slow. I know. Slow and unreliable. I'm sad to say, I really am. Jan said it's a pain. Mm-hmm. Oh, you are so welcome. Enjoy. Have fun with them, Jan. We appreciate you. You keep us, you're the reason why I get to keep doing what I love. Thank you for the ways that you support me and encourage me. You're always there. Illinois mail is very slow. I keep getting help wanted signs at most of the post offices. Yes, ours has a really big one out front, and they're paying overtime and to just try and keep things rolling. I have a cousin who just got a job at the post office, and I've heard a bit about it. And then of course my mailman, he's very quick to tell me all about it too. It's bad. Yeah. Let's see here. She says, go on a run. Have a safe and happy Halloween, everyone. Me too. I'm going to go let the birds out for a little bit before the trick-or-treaters start knocking on the door. And if you guys need anything, email me, Marisa, at kitchentablestamper.com. To shop 24/7, MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net, and then click shop. Don't forget, Whimsy Workshop is amazing this month for October. So if you place your order today, you will get our Whimsy Workshop for October. And this will be in the store pretty soon. And kitchenettes, yours will be probably Monday email with a coupon so you can redeem your free copy. If you're interested in that join promotion, MarisaAlvarez.stampinup.net, and click join. If you've got any questions about it, please reach out. I'm working all day today and then stamping this evening, so I'm here and I'm available to help you or answer your questions, okay? So reach out. And at that, No more drama llamas. We're going to get back to work. Have a great weekend, everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next week. Bye now.